I'm sorry, Lois. I thought if I shook him enough, he'd stop crying. I was kind of right.
Family Guy's probably the darkest and most twisted show on TV. Sometimes even they can take things a bit too far. So today we're gonna bring you the 10 most disturbing jokes from the show. Number 10, the handkerchief look.
My essay won first prize in the New England Rising Writers Contest.
Wow! Congratulations, Brian!
Meg, please, I'm talking.
As we hammered home time and time again, thanks to the magic of the cutaway, any moment and place is fair game for the show's writers to drop an acid and disturbing humor bomb. No boundaries, no holds barred. And in this particular case, they decided to play a seriously edgy card.
That's a great achievement, just like the first chemotherapy patient to figure out the handkerchief look.
Honey, get in here!
What is it?
Because it doesn't matter if it's a minority, a creed, or even a terminal illness. It seems that nothing and no one will be spared from passing through the dark and twisted guillotine of Family Guy. Not even the first cancer patient to discover the handkerchief look, as our beloved Chris so eloquently put it.
Oh my God!
Right?
It's like you don't
even have cancer! I know!
Oh my God!
No, but I still have pretty aggressive cancer.
Number 9, Kevin Spacey's basement.
$10.
$5.
$8 and I'll do it.
Fine.
Now we're well aware any time or place is fair game for Family Guy to drop its dark and, let's face it, twisted humor bomb. So when the Griffin family head out to the mall, you know that Brian and Stewie, our favorite duo, were about to work their magic.
Help! I've escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement! Help me!
Yeah, what you just witnessed actually happened. But what's even more mind-blowing is the joke was penned several years before the allegations of harassment against actor Kevin Spacey came to light, making it all the more unsettling.
Ha! I am so outrageous. Give me the cash.
Do the writers possess a kind of future talent power? Can't say for sure. What we do know is that for whatever mysterious reason, that joke has etched itself into the show's Hall of Fame as one of the darkest and most disturbing moments.
Cold in here?
Nope, just really small.
Number 8, Brian and Stewie's Diaper Dilemma.
And why do you have a safety deposit box anyway? What's in there that you can't bury in the yard?
When Brian and Stewie team up, they become an absolute dynamic duo of awesomeness. Their vibe is as cool as it is hysterical. But let's not forget we're talking about a baby and his dog, so their dynamic can take a pretty bizarre turn every now and then.
It's liquor, isn't it?
Yeah, it's liquor.
Babies aren't supposed to have liquor. Ooh, this would be the most naughty thing ever.
Do you want a sip or not?
Yeah.
That's exactly what went down. Purely by accident, they found themselves trapped in a bank vault. Picture an epic episode where everything unfolds in a single spot. Just the two of them, completely cut off from the outside world. It's the perfect recipe for some serious off-the-wall antics.
Stewie, come on. You don't know how to use that thing.
Oh, really? What if I hold it sideways like a black guy?
Whoa, come on, man. Take it easy, all right? I don't want any trouble.
Now, locking a baby up with his dog and handing him whiskey and a weapon is disturbing enough, we know. But our dear writers decided to throw them another little curveball, just for the sake of it.
If the poo were to be removed...
What is it? What are you driving at?
Eat it.
No doubt about it. This scene ranks high on the unsettling and hard-to-swallow meter in the entire show. But when the dust settles, are we thankful we witnessed it or what?
It's done.
Got some dessert for you.
Number 7, a very disturbing Christmas.
Brian, why does the North Pole have black teenagers?
From Katrina?
Ah, of course. All right.
And you know, because they can't help themselves, Family Guy decided to mess with Christmas too. I mean, if you're gonna make fun of religions and all, you gotta take a jab at Santa, right? This all goes down in one of those awesome Road 2 episodes. This time, to the North Pole.
Oh my God! You're Santa Claus!
Yeah?
I'm Stewie Griffin, and I'm going to kill you!
Oh, thank God.
What?
So when they hear that Santa and Christmas are in serious trouble, our dynamic duo step in to fill in the worn-out Santa in the gift-giving department, but true to the show style, things take a dark turn.
What are you doing in my house?
We're Santa Claus.
I'm calling the cops.
What the hell did you do?
You can't call the cops on Santa. Now help me move this guy's body.
The whole scene of our fake Santas crashing into the house and taking the family hostage is not only insane, but also gets crazier and creepier until we're practically begging them to just get out of there. Have we hit peak twisted humor, or will we be craving more?
Do you have a brother? Well, then who the hell is John? Oh my God, we're in the wrong house.
Number 6. Boston Marathon.
Holy crap, this is awesome! I haven't felt a rush like this since I won that marathon.
As if our favorite show wasn't already dark and twisted enough, it's got this uncanny talent for diving headfirst into controversy by, you won't believe it, predicting the future, just like we saw in the video with Kevin Spacey. And guess what? Family Guy did it again, and this time with a jaw-dropping gag about the Boston Marathon. The episode was yanked off the airwaves after terrorist attacks unfolded at that very same marathon just weeks after it aired. This leaves us all pondering how in the world the show just keeps foreseeing these tragic events. But hey, when you're living on the edge like Family Guy, these mind-boggling twists just come with the territory, don't they?
I'm Bob Costas, here with Boston Marathon winner Peter Griffin. Peter, how did you do it?
I'll tell you, Bob, I just got in my car and drove it. And when there was a guy in my way, I killed him.
Number 5.
Where's my money?
Hey, Brian, care to place a wager? Tomorrow night on Fox's Celebrity Boxing, I've got Carol Channing beating Mike Tyson in 3 rounds.
Hell, give me $50 on Tyson.
What's going on here? A baby bookie? What's even more twisted, believe it or not, is that's not the disturbing part. It's just the beginning of this madness. Because for Family Guy, boundaries only exist to be laughed at.
It's been 24 hours. Got my money?
Oh, you know what? Just give me till next Friday. I'll have it for you.
That's good, OJ. Yeah, that hurt? That hurt?
What the hell?
So after Brian loses his bet, Stewie shifts gears from being a baby bookie to full-on debt collector. Just picture poor Brian desperately trying to hide from that little psycho in his own crib.
Morning. Good day to you, sir. Hey, wait a minute. What the hell? Where's my money? Yeah, you got money to pay for fake mustaches, huh? How much you pay for that fake mustache?
$2.99.
As this episode unfolds, Stewie dishes out some pretty gnarly beatdowns to Brian, and they're like so over the top that it's almost too much to handle, even by the show standards. Is it hilarious? Absolutely. But let's be real, it stings when you watch it.
Oh my God! All right, let's go to the bank.
Number 4. The Unexpected Terrorist.
I am Mahmoud.
I'm Peter. You know, I never seen a hat like that before, so I'm very scared of it.
We've made it abundantly clear that this show has absolutely no fear when it comes to cracking jokes about topics that are extremely sensitive to society. So when we see Season 11's Turban Cowboy episode, Peter befriends Mahmoud, a Muslim, and we all know where this story's going.
Well, Lois, I happen to be a Muslim now, which means I'll be spending a lot of my time in mostly empty cafes watching soccer on an 8-inch black and white TV.
Of course, Peter's naivety lands him in hot water as he's unwittingly becoming a part of Mahmoud's terrorist cell, serving up moments that are equal parts genius and downright disturbing.
Look, I'm gonna call Mahmoud right now on this cell phone he gave me. He'll tell you. Maybe I dialed wrong.
And just when you thought it couldn't get any darker, that episode takes it to that level, making Peter the mastermind behind this very terrorist attack he was trying to thwart off with the help of his buddies. Yep, it's one of those that definitely fall into the category of disturbing.
What do you guys say we all go celebrate at the Clam? Let me call Horace and tell him to get our table ready.
Peter, did you just...
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Number 3. Stewies Pregnancy.
We used to be that happy.
Once again, our twisted duo makes waves in an episode that's right up there with the weirdest and wildest in the entirety of the show. Okay, it's pretty normal for a baby to get a bit jealous and insecure. Maybe even try some unconventional attention-grabbing tactics. But the path Stewie takes in this episode, it's just plain out there.
Babies save relationships.
Whoa, look at you. You're flying.
Okay, thanks, Bunny.
That's it, Rupert. That's how Brian and I are going to improve our relationship. We're going to have a baby.
His fear of losing his best buddy Brian sends him through this rabbit hole of weird and wacky decisions, leading him to one of the most controversial and downright bizarre storylines in the show's history.
People are going to think I had sex with a male baby and then got him pregnant. Oh, thank you for finding a way to make it sound horrible.
And while you're trying to wrap your brain around this whole thing as if it wasn't crazy enough, the writers go ahead and give us a peek at the offspring of this baby and his dog, but also show us how they try to become parents and, well, how things went south for them, one by one. It's as brilliant as it is disturbing.
You had a baby shower?
Oh, now this makes it real. Oh my goodness, that's enough cake for you, Mary Beth.
Number 2.
Herberts explosive grand finale.
Great Caesar's ghost!
Chris and a chubby little friend? It's like in my dream.
Every time old Herb shows up, you can bet your bottom dollar things are gonna take a seriously weird turn. We all know he's got this bizarre crush on his neighbor Chris, but sometimes, like in this episode, things get even weirder than your usual Family Guy craziness.
You're big for your age, ain't you, Petey?
Yeah, doctor says I eat too much candy.
Ain't no shame in being chubby. You're a growing boy.
I mean, Herbert's existence alone deserves some kind of award for being disturbing, right? But this 17th season gem decides to crank it up a notch. Now picture Peter dressed as a kid working alongside his own son, all thanks to Herbert's crazy schemes.
Petey, let's play horsey.
And just to make it even more bizarre, they throw in a musical number, sending that weirdness factor off the charts and heading towards a climax so incredible that it's quite literally explosive. Hey, bear witness to this, folks.
This is my dad.
A few moments later.
Well, he often said he wanted to explode all over me. He finally did.
And number 1, Peter Griffin Jr.
And you better be responsible tonight. I don't want a repeat of the last time I left you alone with one of our children.
So if there's one thing this show is far from, it's subtlety and political correctness. They've proven time and time again that they're not afraid to tackle sensitive subjects. Religions, illnesses, scandalous celebrities. If you can name it, Family Guy took a shot at it. But there's one cutaway that, without a doubt, deserves the #1 spot on this list for the most disturbing jokes.
It's just so horrible.
I'm sorry, Lois.
In this brief moment, another Griffin family child was revealed, who met his demise due to their own father's negligence. Just watching the family's heartache at the graveside is nothing short of gut-wrenching, leaving us to ponder, is there even a more disturbing joke out there? Well,
I thought if I shook him enough, he'd stop crying. I was kind of right.
thank you for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content if you had a good time today. And if you're still bored, why don't you check out Family Guy's 10 most tragic deaths shown on your screen right now.
You guys are amazing.